Kevin and I were talking the other day about Bibles, different versions, translations, and I knew recently his grandmother had passed away, and he'd come back with two of her huge family Bibles, and we got to looking through them and had some illustrations in one I was looking at. In fact, I want to take the time before I forget. The illustrations that were in the Bible are courtesy of Camera Flicks. And I want to thank Camera Flicks for those illustrations. So I got looking through them, and I've noticed in the background in the skies that there were some shapes that I recognized. And I had a thought that the first thought I had was these painters from different parts of the world in the 15th, 16th, 17th century, they knew that this system was there. It was in their skies, or they would not have depicted. These were not just, like I said before, I've got a background in art, and these are not just random brushstrokes. The sky was planned just like the rest of the painting was planned, and I believe that these painters, this is what their skies look like. Of course, they didn't have the chemicals, aerosol injection planes flying around polluting our skies, but they knew it was there. So I managed to go through and pick out 7 paintings, and just want to see what your views and opinions are. So just leave them in the comments, and I hope you enjoy this. The first one I chose was The Crucifixion by Van Cleef. That's 1485 to 1540. And he's from Antwerp. He painted in Renaissance Dutch style. The next one is Moses Breaking the Tables of the Law, and that's by Gustave Doré, 1832. I believe that's the oldest one. And then we have Yeshua walking on the water, and he approaches Peter, and that's by Lorenzo Sabatini, 1530, 1576, and he was Italian. And then the next one is Joseph sold by his brothers, and that's by Antonio del Castillo, and that's 1660 in Spanish. And the next one up is The Construction of the Tower of Babel. That's Franz Frank II, 1581 1642, and he was Flemish. And the next one is Rebecca and Eliezer by Anthony Coppel, 1661 1722. And the last one is Rebecca and Eliezer at the Well by Bartholomew Esteban Murillo, 1655 57. And that's the first one I'd like to start off with. Of course, you can see I've got an arrow pointing there, and there's this scene, the sky in the background. You can see it between the two figures there. And so I looked through my collection of photographs and found this, and thought it might be a depiction of that, possibly, or maybe this one, or maybe that. And that's the last one for that. So next up is the crucifixion, and I did the same thing. If you'll look up under Yeshua's right arm, you see something there. So I figured it might be something that might resemble that they saw in the sky, or possibly this. And it might have looked like that one day, possibly. Next up is I've got a black and white version, and you can see right in the left corner there. And next up we have is Yeshua walking on the water approaches Peter. And if you look at the top center, those are not just random brushstrokes. This is what they saw in the skies. Not saying that this is what was in the skies biblically in the Bible times, but this is a depiction of the artist, and that's possibly what that artist had in his skies, and he remembers it and laid it out in the painting, just like he laid it out in the rest of the painting. And here's some pictures that I went through my files and thought maybe that's what their skies looked like that day. And that's how that piece wound up in this painter's painting. And I've got a side by side here. Maybe That might help you visualize a little bit better. I believe this is the last one. So now we have Rebecca and Eliezer, and I only had one that kind of resemble. If you look up at the very top in the left, I believe they saw something like this. That's probably didn't give you enough time to look at that one, but here it comes again. If you look at the very top left, the bright area, it looks like some depiction of possibly the system. And this one is Joseph sold by his brothers. And if you look in the background, look at the sky, kind of resemble that to me again. And then out here I'm running it side by side. Possibly the same thing, it's just oriented different. Came in different. And next up is Moses breaking the tablets of the law. If you look at the bottom left, right under the lightning bolt, I believe it could have very well, the skies in that painter's time probably looked like that. And got the idea to put that in the painting. I didn't have one that looked exactly similar to that, but you get the idea. And here's the Tower of Babel. And if you'll notice, there's a lot going on in that sky in the background. You've got red and blues, and it looks like planets are separated. And anyway, I did the best I could. I thought I had some pictures that might have resembled this painter's skies in that time, and that's what he planned for his background for his sky. So. Like I said, I believe that they knew this system was there, and what I would like to know is, why is it different now? Why are they trying to hide this? I mean, I get the panic and the chaos, but I got news for the ones that are hiding this. People are waking up. They see, they know what's there, and their faith is what's holding them, and knowing that they're protected by the Creator, our Most High God. Thank y'all for stopping by and going on this little biblical journey with me, and let me know what you think with your questions or comments in the comment section. And do you think this was a divine revealing or a confirmation from the Most High, our Creator? That all that he's promised, he said he's going to do, he's doing, and that it's time to prepare for the return of his Son, because I feel it's real imminent, it's very close. A lot going on in this crazy world. We need to stand firm in our belief and not be shaken or troubled, because we know who our protector is. I hope this blesses you, because I enjoyed discovering this, and who knows, somebody might have already discovered it, and there's a video on it. I don't know. It's new to me. It was what was put on my heart. My eyes see the same shapes that I see in the skies today, just in my humble opinion. Let me know what you think. God bless all of you.